Have you ever come across an incident where something small happened for just a few seconds, but your mind kept replaying it for hours, long after the moment was already gone? It often starts in the most ordinary way, like you are driving, minding your own business, maybe heading to work or returning home, music playing softly, thoughts drifting, when suddenly a car swerves in front of you without warning, cutting you off so sharply that your heart jumps, your hands tighten on the steering wheel, and for a split second everything inside you reacts. Anger rushes in, adrenaline spikes, and your mind meter. But traffic moves, the cars separate, the moment passes, the road opens up again, and logically the incident is over. Yet your mind refuses to let it end. Minutes later you are still replaying it. You imagine what you could have done. You imagine saying something. You imagine taking control. You imagine justice. You imagine revenge. The road is calm now, but inside your head the chaos continues. This is where most suffering begins. Not in the event itself, but in the replay. The brain clings to the moment as if holding on to it will somehow rewrite the past, as if thinking harder will give closure, as if anger will protect you next time. Well, all it really does is trap you in a loop. That driver is gone, probably unaware, probably already focused on their own life, their own stress, their own destination. Meanwhile, you are still carrying them with you, letting them sit in your mind, letting them steal your peace, letting a few seconds of someone else's behavior dictate your entire emotional state. This is how negative thoughts survive. They convince you that holding on to them is reasonable, that your anger is valid, that your reaction is normal. And yes, the reaction is human. But staying there is optional. The mind has a powerful habit of turning moments into stories, and stories into identities. You go from being someone who is briefly cut off, to someone who feels wronged, disrespected, attacked, and suddenly your body responds as if the danger is still present. Life will always have rude people, unfair moments, and unexpected disruptions. But you do not have to let every one of them take a seat in your mind. Teach your brain that not every thought deserves attention, not every emotion needs a reaction, and not every moment requires a story. When you let go, you reclaim your time, your energy, and your calm. And slowly, you realize that the most powerful move is not cutting someone off, not proving a point, not winning a moment, but choosing peace when chaos tries to follow you home.